What's up, guys? Welcome back to Among the Fence, my YouTube channel where I do music reviews. My name is Aaron, and it is time for New Music Friday, where I give my thoughts and opinions on some of the new releases coming out throughout the week of February 25th. And if you got anything you want me to check out, new, old, album, EP, single, whatever, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and I'll make it happen for you. And if you do that, or you just happen to enjoy my video and you like what you see here, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. That way you don't miss out on any future reviews, specifically if you leave a request, because sometimes that does happen and people tend to miss their requested video reviews. We get a new track from Coheed and Cambria titled The Liars Club. It is their third single off their upcoming album, Axis 2. They've been getting a lot more poppy lately, kind of straying away from the prog rock that made fans like me fall in love with them. Like, if I heard them for the first time today, like their newer stuff, I probably wouldn't be that into them, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I expect this track to be kind of poppy, pretty fun. It's going to have some weird effects going on, probably. I hope that we get a good riff in this song. That's something I feel like I've been missing a lot from newer Coheed and Cambria stuff. If they're taking away some of Claudio's voice and they're taking away some of the different creative stuff that they do, I just hope that we get something good from a guitar part. But I'm sure the drums will be great and it'll be a good song. It'll be great sounding for sure, but I probably won't be like anything groundbreaking for them. Left to Suffer is releasing a new song titled Overwhelming Power. I am hoping for the heaviest thing that this band has ever released in this song. Their last EP that they released last year, On Death, was absolutely fantastic. It was insane. Songwriting was great. The storyline was awesome. And their last single that they released, Fixated, I wasn't digging it all that much. Wasn't really into the whole electronic parts to it. It did have some really fantastic heavy parts to it, and it sounded great. I just want a little bit more of that, and I'm not really sure if this is part of the album or not, but if it is, I would like another album from them, kind of like On Death, but I just love the whole storyline from start to finish on that EP, and I would just like to get a full album's worth of that. Stray from the Path is releasing a new song titled Guillotine. I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this, but I feel like this band sounds a lot like ICP if they made metal music, specifically just in the vocals and even the lyrics. Everything is just kind of in your face, douchey, kind of punkish, I guess you could say. With that being said, though, I don't hate their music whatsoever. I actually kind of dig it a little bit. I hope that this song is the most in-your-face song that they release. I kind of like their hardcore rapping style vocals. I actually dig them quite a bit. I haven't listened to a whole lot of this band. I might dive into this a little bit more, and I'll probably end up doing a review on this song since I haven't listened to them all that much. I haven't done one yet. We get another song off of Silverstein's upcoming album. It is titled Ultraviolet. The more they release music, the less interested I seem to become in this band. A Beautiful Place to Drown, their last album, was awful. It didn't really have like any type of focus point. It just did a lot of things all at once without really doing anything at all. And they haven't really seemed to redeem themselves since then. It's just they're kind of releasing like top chart pop rock kind of stuff with like sort of breakdowns here and there. But musically, it just isn't there. Lyrically, it's kind of boring and shallow. Silverstein is just, they've gone to a dark place that like Architects, A Day to Remember, bands like that have sort of gone into. They've tripped and they've fallen into the same hole. Not quite as bad yet, but they're on their way there. State Champs has released a new song titled Everybody But You. I am still waiting for a pop punk band to come along and knock 4 Years Strong's album Brain Pain off of its pedestal that it's been on for about a year now. State Champs could definitely do that. I mean, 4 Years Strong is more easy core than pop punk, I guess. They're a little bit heavier, but it's been a while since I've reviewed any really good pop punk music on here, and I have a lot of hope for State Champs. I'm probably going to stay away from this song. I won't review it until the album comes out, because I do plan on doing the full review on this album. Grumpster is coming out with a new song titled Looking Good. They are a female-fronted punk band that I stumbled across when I was trying to get into female-fronted metal. They kind of remind me of something you would hear off of like Juno, maybe, or they have kind of like a Me Without You vibe going on, specifically in their vocal delivery, which I absolutely love. And I'm looking forward to hearing more from this band. They only have one album out so far that I've listened to quite a few times. And I just hope that they continue to expand on that sound and grow. I mean, just the vocal delivery does it for me. A lot of people probably won't because her vocals can be kind of droning, I guess, or very stagnant. There's not a whole lot of ups and downs and borderline spoken wordish, poetic-y, but that's I absolutely love it. So if you're into that sort of thing, Me Without You, definitely check out this band. Bad Omens is releasing their album titled The Death of Peace of Mind. This is another band you can probably lump in with like Architects, Silverstein, A Day to Remember, maybe even Beartooth. It's just mostly like poppy metalcore stuff, and that's basically what I expect from this album. Super catchy choruses, musically empty verses that are basically just drums or maybe like a 3-note guitar thing going on just to kind of fill the bottom end of the vocals, and lyrics that are probably going to be very superficial. I'd probably be safe to say that this album is going to sound really good, be very, like I said, catchy. It's going to have great hooks all throughout it. It's going to have breakdowns, but I mean, I'm sure the riffs are going to be super basic. The drums, it's just going to be all be very, very predictable. I hope it's not, just because I want good metalcore music to come back and not just be radio rock at this point. But like I said, I don't really expect it to be more than that. Shape of Despair is releasing their album titled Return to the Void. If you have no idea who this band is, they're just good old-fashioned doom metal with some female vocals sprinkled throughout. Sounds fantastic. The atmosphere that this band creates is very thick. I gotta admit, I wasn't really a fan of this band's past albums just because the mix was just a little bit too raw for me. And it sounds great. The music was still good. It was just a little tough to listen to. But so far, the singles they've released on this album sound so freaking good. I'm so much looking forward to this album. This is a band that focuses a little bit more on the art of the music and the storytelling more than anything else. So if you're into something super deep, very, very, very doomy, definitely check them out as well. And that is it for New Music Friday. I'm sure there's something that I missed that you guys are looking forward to coming out, so leave a comment below letting me know what it is so me and everybody else can discover new music. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, leave a comment below, also letting me know what I should review next. If you want to help support me and my channel, you don't want to miss out on any of my future reviews, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. Doing any of those things helps me out tremendously, and I appreciate it more than you guys could ever imagine. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos and listen to me talk. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.
I was